I appear to have caught the Kemmons out a little bit with my surprise war. They have a field cannon corps and a settler, just like in my land. Sure. I mean, come on, let's not do this. Let's just quickly go bang, bang. Can I actually steal the settler? I'd quite like to be able to. Move my cavalry around just to block them off. Be quite a nice little free city. I've actually gained a lot of stolen settlers this game. I've had to build not as many myself as I would have feared. Oh yeah, I forgot I can actually fire over the mountain range in this direction as well. Oh, that's so funny. All these attacks on this city. As I say, as long as I can kill Hercules, I think that should be good, but I'm just not going to risk it. Oh, actually, that's a shells upgrade. Let's just fire this one in quickly, and then I can go attack, kill Hercules off, bang. Oh yeah. Depredation is the most fun ever. We go pillage, pillage, and then move to some culture and pillage that. We've got some gold here. I don't need the food off that tile, so let's take some gold there. Oh yes, there we go. There we go, the settler's mine. Nice. Yeah, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I think I'm just going to run my cavalry in now and attack with them. Actually, I could upgrade them to... yeah, I could upgrade them to helicopters now because I've got a huge amount of extra cash. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Oh my god, Gilgamesh finally took Buda. And the irony is I could now declare, if I wanted to, a military emergency over it. I mean, this would be quite funny if I can do that. I've only got a few people I can trade with, but you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to sow chaos. There you go. There's my 30 power. I'm going to do it. Haha, the irony of me doing this. I'm just killing everybody and I'm like, ooh, well, you know, Gilgamesh is killing a lot of people. Keep on firing, keep on upgrading yourself. This is all lovely. There's the capital and I can go pillage the space race. That's quite nice for me. Pillage again. You know what, I'm actually going to give this guy pursuit and then I'm going to get my regular helicopter just to come in and do it. In fact, actually you can go pillage and then attack. All the extra gold, it just works. Colonial war on Japan, nice. They're actually doing amazingly, 172 science, 220 culture, but nope, colonial war it is. And here comes the pillaging. Actually, seeing as I'm at war with people who are technically naval powers, I'm going to get Sinbad back. I miss Sinbad. He was so much fun. I'm definitely going to vote towards the military aid request of Japan because I would love to give them gold because then I can just pillage it back. He says ironically, doesn't actually mean anything. I just would quite like to see what's going on. Oh, Himiko's gone. Oh, she's so good. She was powering up my units so well. Oh, that's right, of course. Joining in the military emergency means I'm now at peace with the Kemmons again. Oh, how annoying. Okay, how long can I wait until I do that? 10 turns. Alright, well, let's just announce them immediately. I feel like Japan just played me there. Oh, cheeky buggers. Look at all those districts up that river, building the Eiffel Tower. I've still got my Scythian circles, look at those. I really should improve those into something a bit better. The amount of faith and gold they give is just negligible, but oh, the Eiffel Tower is still as beautiful as ever. Manhattan Project's good, but Operation IV's better. Bit of a huge science boost here. We can get telecommunications, that boosts social media. We're still getting all of the good boosts. I think we're doing alright, generally speaking. Should we go robotics or should I go for modern armour in order to get some incredibly powerful vampires? Of course I'm going modern armour. Also, check this out. It's a thing of beauty. It's my railroad. Not only did I pull it all the way through America's land and then round, but I also made this fantastic mountain pass through a +6 adjacency campus, which is just a thing of beauty anyway. So now that takes me back down through here. All my roads, they all lead back to the capital. Look at this railway. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. It is just the best. Oh, so good. I just need to connect up this bit. I kind of lost track of that bit, but I mean, honestly, I'm just building civilization. Everyone else is just faffing about, really. I also have the wonder, or the great engineer, I should say, who builds wonders by using my treasury. If I do this, look at that. the Estadio de Macarena. Now this thing gives so many amenities across my empire, it's fantastic. If you ever go for a domination run, you have to get this one. I think it's probably going to boost the output of all of my cities by about 10%, probably, in all different, like, yields. Oh, it's brilliant. Collective activism is always good fun. I'll pop in that one. Colonial taxes as well. Oh, I forget they've changed this one around. That's a lot of extra gold in production. Yeah, fascism is just, it's a great government, but it really doesn't have much flexibility these days at all. So look at this setup in Ursa City. We have now got not one but two things of production increasing towards military units in the city now. So I am building helicopter armies, just fabricating them. Of course I get double. I've started to build thermal nukes in a couple of cities. I'm just waiting on uranium. I've just been having a look and you can see there are a couple of untapped sources of uranium somewhere. I've already lost it. I was about to show you. It's somewhere. You don't worry about it. I haven't lost the uranium. It's just glowing somewhere. Oh, look, here we go. There's one. Oh, phew. Oh, there it is. Next to where I was going to put the vampire castle. Well, there we go. We haven't lost it. Amenities throughout my empire, though, are causing me issues because Ursa City, my capital, is still at 0, even with the wonder, even with the policy cards. So what I'm doing now is I'm beginning to start thinking about just popping down naturalists everywhere I can. I've got ski resorts going to begin to go down as well, just to increase the amenities a little bit, because it makes a huge difference at this late stages of the game. You can see in this city, for instance, I'm going to go choppy, and then, why? Oh, see, I always forget to do this. You don't forget, if you're going to build one of these parks, you have to put all of the tiles in the same city. So there we go. Look, do you see? That pops up as a thing now. Hooray! Wonderful. But that is just 2 amenities right off the bat, so that makes a big difference. Another park here, just across this natural wonder. It's a nice one for me there. A third just being popped down over here. This really is going to help my appeal. And my appeal? What am I talking about? I'm not talking about appeal. I am appealing. It's going to help the amenities. Here we go. And we're putting down ski resorts now as well. The other thing is, of course, it increases tourism. That's no bad thing. I am actually winning a tourism victory at the moment because I still have plus 450 luxury resource monopoly. That's tasty. And I'm going to wipe Gilgamesh out of the game very soon, which will bring down the target of me needing, to beat it. So that's all wonderful as well. I'm just sort of going to go for Japan. I'm going to go for... what I'm going to try and do is sort of leave John Curtin and then Matthias Hungary in the game. Just those 2 people. I'm going to leave them in the game and kill everyone else and see if I can get a tourism victory by just being the last person alive. Like, I think that's fair. Oh no, would you look at that? Both the Kemens and the Japanese are in a dark age, which means we've now got 2 lovely cities along here for us to take. And seeing as I kind of suspected this might happen, I may have a rocket artillery just waiting in the wings just to engage in such frivolity. Hang on, why is my... Come on, drone. Get here, there we go. Much better. Ka-chunk, followed by a little ka-chunk. And I believe a helicopter can probably finish that out. So let's just quickly go in. Bang. And do I liberate it? No, I do not. This is mine. And although Cimmeria does unfortunately have steel walls, which make it a little bit harder, I am now killing their cities as well. Oh my word, they're actually fighting me with actual units. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh yes, fight me. Got a great merchant who gives me diplomatic visibility with all other civilizations. That is amazing. Matthew Perry lets me steal a city-state, and Douglas MacArthur is just a big tank commander. Oh yeah. I love the fact that I can get from my capital to the city over on this shore just via railroads. Oh, it makes troops so quick. Don't mind as well if I get Himiko back because, she's pretty cool as well. Sorry, Japan. War of territorial expansion. It's gonna happen. I mean, unfortunately, I'm at war with Hungary because of an alliance, but that's okay. I need to do that because my helicopter needed to come in and land here so I can get in touch of this city, of which, don't forget, yes, my rocket artillery are 4 tiles away, but they can still go kapunk and then kapunk, totally wall damage the city, and then this one's mine. And suddenly, we have now a direct route into the Japanese Empire. Oh my god, Mulan, one shot on a Ursa army, almost kills the thing. That is the best news I've heard all day. Right, let's just move this drone and connect you to that. My rocket artillery army. Oh, it can fire and move at Kyoto in the same turn. Isn't that delightful? I'll do the same with this one. In fact, I've got even more rocket artillery. These guys can do the same thing. Oh, this is joyous. This is absolutely joyous. Now, who's going to get the kill, the pleasure of the kill? This helicopter needs a bit more experience. In you come. Lovely. Oh, Japan have so kindly just fixed everything for me, so it's just plundering 101. What's this? A giant death robot in 4 turns? Oh, go on then. I mean, you know, someone has to. And if it's me, then, I shoulder that responsibility with great humility. I think it's time to show what these helicopters can do. Pillage, pillage, pillage. Down I go. This one too. Pillage, pillage. Down you come. Let's go to another district. This line looks quite good. Right, you are on a district that could be pillaged as well. I'm just looking for my helicopters that show 2. If they show, upgrade 2, like this one, then it means that they're ready to go pillaging, pillaging, pillaging. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Just prioritize all of the upgrades. If they can upgrade, it's worth it in the longer run. Okay, now I just need one of my regular helicopters to come in, and Kyoto is mine. Oh, this is a good rocket artillery army. 135 strength with a great general in Himiko. Oh, that's tasty. We'll just do one quick attack there, followed by a second cheeky attack. This vampire can go a pillage, a pillage. This helicopter can a pillage. This helicopter too can pillage, pillage, pillage. Oh, in fact I've got one more. I've got one more that can come pillage. Oh, you know what, that's delightful. And then vampire kills the city. You know what, I could get used to this sort of game. This is beautiful. Oh no, now Osaka is being, okay, right, those walls disintegrated pretty quick. I don't even think they had Renaissance walls up. That's terrible for an AI. Normally they're so reliably good at getting that stuff up. At any rate, Osaka is also down. I'm not really messing around now. I'm just sort of taking it. Oh look, I unlocked the boost towards democracy by killing loads of people. Ah, yes. Yeah, this is the American way. Just burn things until they become democratic. Oh dear, that was yeah. I'm so cutting. The only problem about all this pillaging is you get cities that look a bit like this. It's like, yeah, whoops, that may have been me. Predictive systems, offshore wind farms. Oh yeah, they're one of my favourite improvements. They just turn all of this useless sea into just nothing but beautiful power-producing tiles. Oh wow, I won the World's Fair. How am I doing diplomatically? I probably am doing alright. 8 points. You know what, if I needed to, I could easily eke out a win there, especially because I'm getting artists, writers and musicians all on the same turn. I don't actually know why, but I am. Pillaging, pillaging, la 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 la. Oh, this is so much fun. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this a lot. Even lumber yards. No one can escape my pillagey fun. Ka-chunk. There's a lot of damage, and look, a modern armour has joined the fray. Where did that come from? Who knows? Would that be why my vampires now have 146 strength when attacking? I mean, maybe, but we don't worry about that too much. The details are unimportant. Mechanized infantry, in you come. Bang. One more city. This is going quick now. Very, very quick. Let's go for World Games. I like that a lot. I'm going to vote for myself to get some points of it. Again, it's unlikely to go through, but not many people have a lot of points, so maybe this will go through. And all players have their weapons of mass destruction set to the targets. I'll vote for myself on that. I don't think I actually have any just yet. Oh, Mulan's gone. Never mind. Tamiris, yeah, okay, that's fine. I don't think I actually had any, so that could be a wasted one from everybody. I've had that one backfire on me before, where I've had about 15 nukes, and voted through that everybody else got 15 nukes, and the resulting game, I wish I could describe it to you. It was just nuts. It was horrible. As you can see there, my tourism is begun to, well, it's uncontrollable. And that's okay. That's okay. We've reached the stage of the game where we're so clearly winning. Like even, I mean, Sumeria has by far the strongest city walls, but you can see now I'm beginning to just absolutely disintegrate them. I've got my vampires on the way down. I've got helicopters absolutely everywhere. Let's just, it's not going to let me attack, are you? One attack there. Where's Sinbad gone? Sinbad? Yeah, Sinbad, come on, actually be helpful. Go and kill somebody for me. Thank you. And another settler. Because of course, you know, that's interesting. The barbarians are still a problem, right? The mod has not turned off, but if you look at the map is just perfectly settled. This is, you know what, I think this experiment, having more AIs on the map, has worked really, really well. I know obviously it will have negated a little bit of the barbarian sort of effect, but the barbarians had enough effect in this game to make it worth it. In my humble opinion, they did a pretty good job. And I just think it's been a success. I've loved this game. It's been really fun. Oh my god, the giant death robot is ready. Yay! How long until Osaka? 3 turns. Okay, yeah, this thing can shift. Nice. Oh, endless night. Oh, don't mind if I do. Lovely. That's an extra vampire. 1 city and 2 cities. That's double takeover. You know what? Perth. I may end up actually liberating. I think that would be quite intriguing. Although there is a ski resort there and some wonders. Oh, you know what? Actually, no, that's far too good. Far too good to want to give that one away. There is the biosphere. Probably the best endgame wonder in the game. The tourism you get from this thing is absolutely insane. It works out to be about 10 tourism for every single eco improvement, like solar farms or wind turbines or whatever it may be. Generally speaking, it just gives crazy tourism. Crazy tourism. And you can see now that we are just catapulting to a victory. Whenever you see a unit that's a little bit weak, it's okay. Just go and pillage something and hey, look, we're all happy again and look at all this pillaging we can do. Oh, glorious. Pillaging. Helicopters like to pillage. They're really good at it. One attack, followed by a second attack, followed by... Oh, apparently I pillaged something. I believe it may have been the road. Never mind, we will just pretend that didn't happen. And Arthur Slayer 3000, you get in there. Oh, yes. What a pickup for me. Just a bit of brute force, and this city's mine as well. If you take them in pairs, it's much easier to keep hold of them. Pillaging. It's so fun when you pillage as a family. Ah, that would be a really fun song. I think just to have a little fun, I think a thermo nuke strike. Where should we target this? We've got to be careful not to actually target anywhere that's going to boil my own units. Although, to be fair, there's a vampire here, but I think the vampire can take it. It's only Arthur Slayer 3000. It's fine. He's eternal. He's immortal. He won't mind a slight irradiation. Ah, yes. Beautiful. Warm like the sun. See, look. These guys always followed the old gods, and now they really do. I just sort of spread the obelisk around everywhere. Let's just take this city over quickly. No one will mind. It's just a slight irradiation. Ignore that tickling on your neck. It's fine. The city exactly the same. That one's a bit rubbish though. I mean, I'll keep this one, but I think the other one, I'm going to raise it just because it's all green and glowy. And now this one is gone as well. This is just pillaging. My giant death robot's now joining in, although he hasn't got his laser cannon out yet. That's a little bit disappointing. I always like a laser cannon fight. Giant death robot number 2. Let's just, again, use the railway network. I think that's 3 turns to get to the other side of the continent. Very nice. Advanced AI. Oh, yes, victory in 1 turn. Now we've got 2,439 tourism. It's coming along quite nicely. I can't complain. Still killing all of these cities, which is quite nice. I think Sipar. Oh yeah, I can just do a helicopter rush. Look at that. And one more in. Place is mine. Woohoo! Look at that. We've done it, which is actually about the right sort of time because I just unlocked the siege cannon upgrade for my rocket, for my death robot. So, I mean, these guys are being pretty much skewered. It's a shame because what I was going to do is I had all my siege weapons arriving by sea. I was going to kill Cimmeria, knock them out of the game, which would have meant that I would have lost 75 tourists, but the total would have dropped by 140, so I would have actually triggered a culture victory early by doing that. The other thing I was thinking I could do, and I think I mentioned it before, was I was going to release the odd Spanish city, the odd Incan city, just give them to someone like Hungary who couldn't keep them. Australia would be a good example, and then liberate them back to their owners, and that would mean that I could get tons and tons of culture and just win immediately, just like so quickly. It would be hilariously easy. And there we go. Oh, it was such a good game. I really, really enjoyed that. Oh, yeah, Caesar. I'm pretty sure I was going to get Caesar, but you never know. Right, city's captured. Oh, closing in on 50. That's a pretty good game. City's lost. 0. Number of combat. Whoa, well above 1,700. That's not bad. You see, my culture was doing all right. Again, the Barbs really suppressed the AI and myself. Like, it was really, really, really tough, this game. Science as well. Again, the usual 3/4 of the way through the game, I caught up with people. Player score, I was doing all right. Total religions founded, really important on this one. In fact, look, Spain got theirs first. It just took me ages to, like, find that one. Units killed, look at that, over 400 of the damn things. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. Oh, anyway, look, there's a couple of things I just wanted to do quickly. Firstly, yeah, I really, really like the map. Obviously, the Barbarians mod makes this a little bit of a strange game, but I enjoy filling the map up with AI a little bit more. It just means that by the end of the game, the map looks settled. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it always bothers me how much the map just is totally just void and blank and unused in the late stages of the game. Have you ever noticed that? The map is always too big, but if putting all these AIs in, it's really meant that apart from this coast, which is where Hungary and the failed state were, everything else has been settled. So I really like that. I might do that again, actually. It was good fun. It makes, obviously, win conditions a little bit harder, a little bit easier in different ways, but, you know, I love the way that the tourism thing stretches. Now, one thing I did want to do, can my death robot jump over? Oh, it can't quite jump over the gap. That's a shame. I kind of wanted to do that a little bit, but never mind. Right, you are now there. Oh, obviously, I'm not going to be able to do the bombard this turn. That's a shame. Yeah, I mean, we would have taken those guys out. This city, I mean, honestly, look at it. It's already dead. There's no way. There's absolutely no way it was going to survive. Yeah, we had this under control. I think the Kemans were about to lose their city. Japan were about to lose their city. I believe that was, yep, 2 turns away. Australia were doing all right. Actually, how were Australia getting on? I'm intrigued. 48 techs versus my 75. Okay, they're not doing as well as I thought they might be. Religion doesn't matter because no one was going to take over my Civ because I was just so big. Diplomatic, I'm actually winning now, which was funny. 11 points versus 11. Yeah, fair play. You know what? I will take that as a win. I will take that as a win. I'm going to put a load of posts up about this, but I'm actually going to be taking a break from YouTube between a week and a week and a half because I am just about to move. We're all packing into a van and moving 300 miles up the road, so it's going to be a little bit of a difficult one for me. Keep an eye out for community posts. I'll keep you guys all in the loop, but until then, I shall see you all later. Goodbye. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson and Salty Tech for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who's joining the community and making this place a fantastic space to be. Thank you guys, you keep me going.